Another question that we have at Premier Tech Water and Environment is, what is the difference between a traditional septic system and a secondary advanced treatment system? Well, in fact, the difference is quite large, and just looking at an installation, you can see the difference. So if I start with the traditional system, it's really just the septic tank that is doing basically the decantation of solids and allowing some of that wastewater to seep out and go into a polishing field. So it's basically septic tank into a polishing field. Now, of course, as I've said many times, the polishing field itself needs to be changed and relocated every 20 to 25 years because there's no treatment of the water before it gets to the polishing field, because the polishing field itself is doing the treatment. So with a secondary advanced system such as the EcoFlow biofilter, what we're actually doing is treating that wastewater before sending it back into the ground where it really belongs. And so when you look at the system itself, you're going to have the septic tank, which is going to do the same job it's always been doing. But rather than going into the polishing field, as we see here, it'll come and go into the EcoFlow biofilter. And that's where the wastewater will be distributed throughout the filtering medium. And it's the filtering medium that really does the hard work. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, if it's the filtering medium that does the work, well, how often do I need to change that filter? And that's a great question. The filter needs to be done every 10 to 15 years, depending on your usage. And in that situation, we can really look at an EcoFlow biofilter or any really secondary advanced option as a long-term investment. This allows you to ensure that the polishing field on your residence will never need to be replaced, meaning that the installation, once installed, will be there until the installation is completely removed for whatever reason. And so therefore, this is a great product to put, especially whether it's in the principal residence that you have or a secondary residence. And that's another good example, because with secondary residences, often it's a cottage, it's a chalet. We want to keep it in our family line. We want our kids to grow up there. We want their kids to grow up there. And if we're looking at it from that perspective with a long-term vision, well, the EcoFlow biofilter is the best product on the market with the best warranty on the market as well.